If God gave you the idea, it has a purpose. Your ideas are not random. They're not there to tease you. They're not there to confuse you, to distract you. They're there for a purpose reason. And it means that it's probably an assignment from God. It's probably your calling, mission, purpose in life versus just something you should think about, just a bright idea. Because ideas come through different means. They can come while you're daydreaming. They can come while you're physically sleeping and dreaming. They can come while you're in the shower. They can come while you're on the toilet. They can come on a walk. And obviously we get thousands of ideas, but I'm talking about those ones that actually like a light bulb's coming on, that you actually think, man, that's actually a great idea. The one that you talk to your buddies and your family members about, like, hey, I was thinking about this. Those ideas are not random. They're there for a purpose. They're there for a reason. They have some substance behind them. And my belief is that they're there as an assignment from God, as a mission for you to go act upon. Now, obviously, you might have a couple different ideas and different ways, and that means you think about them, you strategize about them, you actually contemplate them, you brainstorm. Don't let that doesn't mean you get 1,000 ideas. You got to go have 1,000 different purposes. See how they interact. See which ones are, have some deeper rooted, substance that you can get behind. And when you do that, you'll have that calling. You'll have that reason to wake up every day. You'll have that fire in your chest when you're like, man, this was a great idea. Like, this resonates with me. This really is something I think I can do. This is something I really think will change my life, that will change the world, that will change my family's life, that I can have a legacy, that I can have a deeper meaning. And like I said, that gives you that meaning to wake up. It gives you that fire to be excited about what you're doing versus the job that you hate, or what you're doing that you hate, to where you're just so busy with school or work that you daydream about not being there. You daydream about making millions of dollars and having all this stuff, but you never have the idea. You never make that idea become a plan or a strategy, and you never make that become an action goal, a goal action oriented plan. So what will you do when you get these ideas? Are you going to let fear and doubt creep in and talk yourself out of it and just be like, you know what, I had a bright idea, and then just the next day comes and it's over? How many times have you had a bright idea to be better, to be richer, to be more in love, to be healthier, and it just stays an idea? It never goes from idea to wheels in motion. It never goes into action. It never goes into you actually trying to put time, energy, effort into growing it, into making it something. But I think ideas are really there, especially if you're a creative person. Think about Steve Jobs, Kanye West, Dr. Seuss, Walt Disney. Just regardless of how you feel or what your opinions on are those people, those were creative people. Those were people that got ideas and they made the idea a reality. And in ways, they've changed the world in multiple different ways, whether it's entertainment or whether it's phones. I'm doing this on an iPhone. Steve Jobs had the idea. Like, think about how powerful you can be and how much life-changing things you can do in the world, whether it's pleasure, entertainment, or a technology advancement, or something that cures or helps impact the world, life-saving medicine, things like that. Because you have an idea, and instead of holding it in here selfishly, you actually present it. And I don't just mean like you're at the bar having a beer with your buddies, or, like I said, you and your cousins are hanging out. Like, take it to the next level after that. Put something on paper. Just brainstorm. Literally circle that, like, put your idea, circle it, and then stem off other bubbles and put in ideas about it. Like, say it's something working out, you put working out app idea, and you draw a line and put cardio, draw another line, put diet, food, draw another line, put weights, exercise, whatever. I'm just using that as an example, and actually start trying to build a plan with it. And it might not go anywhere. Like I said, I don't think all 1,000 ideas, but some of those ideas are similar. Maybe out of the 1,000, 500 of them have to do with an app that you have been thinking about. Okay, now let's define that app deeper. Let's write that app on paper. Let's write down the thoughts on paper, and then stem and brainstorm from there. And now we're in the creative process. We're no longer just in the idea phase. We're no longer in the daydream phase. We're no longer in the, man, I have a great idea that could make me millions of dollars, or it could change the world, and then you go home and turn on the Xbox. No, let's start putting some things on paper. Let's start putting some things in action and actually making a difference for ourselves. And in return, it could potentially change the world or change one other person's life. So If you have ideas, these are not random. These are for a purpose. And I want you to start thinking about that and having that intention of that. So when you get a new idea that's a great idea, or you think it's a great idea, bounce it off 5 to 10 people, write it down, do some research on it, see if it's already a thing, see if it's something that's already been in motion, or if it's something that's already created, can you make it better? Can you make it more, cheaper for customers or for patients? Can you make it more value-based for customers or for patients or whatever your clientele may be? So I hope you do this. I hope you don't take these ideas for granted, because I think they're blessings from God. I think they're ideas from God. That's my personal belief. If you don't believe in God, it's from the universe. That's still a realm of, being spiritual and all that. So God or the universe, whatever your belief pattern is, take it and take it serious. This was Consistency Day 326. Hope you got something from this message. Hope it inspired you, challenged you, or made you think different. And if it did any of those things, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And other than that, I wish you all peace and blessings on the journey.